Wow, the ultra rare. Holy bejesus. Wow. Obviously you want this in QCR, but damn, the ultra rare is still good. $30.33. What? What's up, guys? And welcome back to another maybe epic versus. This one, of course, if you guys have seen the best of series, of course, like when I did the best of versus and all that jazz, and this is actually gonna be quite the opposite. This is gonna be the worst of sets that came out in late December. Usually the past 4 years, maybe even 5 years, I haven't actually been opening TCGs for that long in this channel. We'll go through why some of these are bad. Like you'll see why, especially when you start opening up these packs. It's going to be an interesting verse because we're kind of going to play this off almost like golf, where we have like those negative points and whatnot. And of course, who has the highest points, 0 essentially, wins. But of course, I don't think any of these will be officially 0, but you guys get the drift. So the first candidate, of course, is last year's Crossover Breakers, which is actually not a terrible set, but it's still bad in retrospect. The one before that was Valiant Smashers, which was voted one of the worst of 2023. And then of course we have Brothers of Legends that also came out, which I did actually open in the channel, I don't think, but we'll open it right now. And of course, one before that was Genesis Impact, one of the first worst sets I opened. I guess let's talk about the point system now. If it breaks the $1 mark, that's of course -1 point, I guess. If it breaks the $5 mark, that's -2 points. If it breaks the $10 mark, that's -3 points. If it breaks the $20 mark, that's -4 points. If it breaks the 50 pointer, that's -5 points. And I don't think any of these actually break $100, but that'd be -6 points and you pretty much are good to go, I guess. But the point of this is to essentially get the least points, I guess? I don't know. And we'll see who, of course, is the worst set that was released across the board for the past 4 years. So these are the top polls from Crossover Breakers. The first one actually breaking $100 actually. This one is Malice P White Rabbit for $250.91. The second highest being Malice in Underground, $196.87. And the third highest being Ryzeal Detonator, $116.85, all of course QCRs. Rolling to Valiant Smashers, we have the first one, of course, is Center Ion Legatia at $61, only $61.86. The second highest is Momentalon Dark Blade, $56.98. And of course, the third is Stand Up Center Ion, I guess, $56.68. All of those, of course, be Collector's Rare or QCRs. Then roll into Brothers of Legend, we have an actual good card here, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon at $104.93. Starlight Rare, of course. The second highest, of course, is Evil Hero Adusted Gold, $29.10 for Secret Rare. Is an Evil Hero, so actually it might be kind of meta playable right now, I don't know. And the third highest being number 17 Leviathan Dragon Astral, $27.79. So really only one good card from that set. And finally, Genesis Impact. Number 1 here is Live Twin Lealai at $41.03 Collector's Rare. Second is the Live Twin Kishikit I guess, at $37.22. And the third highest being Evil Twin Kill Shaquille at $28.54. I probably butchered those names. Regardless, let's roll into the verses. All right, guys, here it is. I got it all lined up and ready to go. Let's go and start from new to old. We have the Crossover Breakers, which came out just last December. And this is actually a kind of a decent set. If you're talking about December sets, I think this one is actually a kind of a decent set. So I think this actually could potentially win, but of course, place those votes. I think it's 3 to the front. I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever, we're gonna roll to it. All right, let's see if we get anything significant. Abyss. We have the Malice C, that's a super rare right there, and Tropical. So we're starting out with the Malice Super. So this one's actually pretty good for a super, actually, at $2.08. So that's a -1 point. So yeah, crossover starting out with a -point. All right, going into Valiant Smashers. This was voted one of the worst sets of 2023. So yeah, I mean it was like my first poll, I guess, one of my first polls that I did. So it shows. But there's still some decent cards in here. But I guess we'll find out. We'll find out in due time. And why is it so blurry? Okay, there we go. Is that the no? That's the regular Foolish Burial. And here's our super here, the Valiant Monica Chosen Melody. All right, cool artwork though. I give it that. All right, 18 cents, 18 cents. So nothing great there at all. No points, or actually keeping at 0, I guess. So which is bad. Do not stay. All right, we have the Brothers of Legend. All right, so there's really only one good card that I really want, and I haven't pulled it. I think it's only 5 cards, right? So I think it's just 2 at the front. I think. I could be wrong. Dollhouse. I think that was probably the card, maybe. Dr. D. Soul Binding. And then Ice. These are all look pretty bad. All right, 17 cents for a secret rare. That's terrible. Were any of the Ultras good? I don't think they were either. All right, and Genesis Impact. One of the very first sets I opened up in this channel. So if you guys want to see that old video, it's kind of cringeworthy. Yeah, the editing is probably not as good. It might be slightly better sometimes. It just kind of depends on your perspective. But yeah, I don't remember this being very good at all. Bombless Trap Hole. That's kind of a nostalgic card. And did we even pull a super? I don't think we did. Oh yeah, we did that one. Again, looks cool, but I don't know. All right, 25 cents only. So terrible. But yeah, that was a terrible set. But what's not terrible, of course, is our sponsor for today's video. And of course, that sponsor is our boys from Ultra Pro. They actually sent me this right here, the card preserver. So I already kind of opened it to kind of see what it looks like. But let's go ahead and stack it open and see what it all entails. So it's an unboxing within an unboxing. What a concept. What a day to be alive. All right, so essentially these are going to be a little bit more of the investment protectors out there. All right, so this is what it looks like right here. Obviously, this is almost like a substitute to the top loaders, essentially, because it's a little bit softer than top loader. All right, let's assume you pull this amazing left leg of Exodia, and you put it in the top loader here, but you feel like it's still not protected enough. There's a little thing that you pull out right there, and you basically just close it like an envelope, and now it's preserved. In case you don't want to get top loaders, but it's essentially the same kind of idea, except top loaders you can actually take it out, and dust might fall inside or whatever. But these, of course, no dust will ever fall on this left leg of Exodia. If you guys want to check that out, definitely check out the link in the description. Help support the show, getting videos like this every single week. And of course, even though we don't get great cards, we might get great cards today. Who knows? I didn't open all of them, but if you do, could probably use some of those in today's video. Anyway, enough rambling. Back to some more epic unboxing, worst unboxing. I guess we'll check it out. All right, guys. So back to some crossover. Okay, 4 to the front, I believe. Could be wrong. Ooh, we got the ultra rare here, the MLSQ Hearts. Check out that price in a moment. Senju, I remember you. I remember you, the Lure Dart and the Loof. All right, not too shabby. It's actually points worthy at $1.20. What's a point? Or actually, as a negative point. All right, Valiant Smashers. Well, let's see if we can smash the competition by not being the worst. So far, we have a 3-way tie for worse. 3-way tie for worse. I'm just gonna do 3, whatever. Who cares? Who cares about life? All right. Anything fantastic? Backbone? Gravity Collapse? I haven't seen that in a while, actually. Okay, so. And then Central, and then the Monk. Bonds. Central Ion Bonds at 15 cents, so it won't be safe in America. All right, Brothers of Legend. I think Brothers is the only one with 5 cards per pack. But I think it was more like a collector's rare set. So that's probably why, but it still wasn't very good. And because they're all like kind of hollowed, stuff like that, it's like it kind of curves a little bit, especially from due time. Is this the secret? Yeah, secret starving. Starving for points is what it is. Ice Barrier, Eden, and Starlight Road. So actually this is the better one, but it's only 67 cents, so no points. Genesis Impact. Did it leave a lasting impact for you? No, it did not. Well, actually, I guess in a way it did because it was classified as doors. But not the impact you want to give. All right, Cyber, super on that one. This is a Star Drawing, which is kind of cute. Extra Foolish Burial, and the Nightmare Unicorn. It was like 32 cents for that one. All right, back to crossover. So far, crossover's only getting points, but it's kind of has that, you know, recency bias, I guess, because it just came out like last month, or last 2 months actually. But I don't know. We'll see. It's still one of the worst sets for 2025 for sure, but it's not as bad as the rest of the pack here. The super rare for this one's only 22 cents. All right, Valiant Smashers. Can Valiant get some negative points up in here? It's quite possible it won't, but we'll see. All right, starting with the ooh, that actually might be kind of decent potentially. All right, Arch, Transmission, Dark Honest, only the one. Ooh, Dark Sisters too. Wow, this is actually a we actually got a CR here. Okay, all right, awesome. So like obviously you want the QCR version of this. Well, we got the CR version of this, and we're talking this $12.53. So I'm actually quite surprised. Holy bejesus. Okay, so that's gonna be a, what was it, negative 3 points? All right, so we got the dragon sleeve shields as well to kind of add that extra layer of protection. And yes, we'll use, of course, the new Preserver. Yeah, that looks much better there. Yeah, boy. All right, so now we have a somewhat of a game. We still don't know who the third worst is. We can't have a tie for worst. Is that possible? Can we do a tie for worst? I don't know. All right, brothers with the allure of darkness. Ooh, we have a nice secret here of the Karibo, Astral Karibo. That looks kind of cool, actually. And another Karibo there, and another Shooting Star Dragon. Karibo's gotta be points, right? Actually, it is points at $5.57 for negative 2 points. Now we're getting points, guys. Now we're getting points. All right, Genesis Impact is still only the one without any points at all. All right, Engraver, Live Twin, super. Okay, Meteor Shower. All right, nothing great at the final two. Yeah, 31 cents only. So crossover actually needs to catch up so it doesn't get nominated for the bottom 3. All right, got Evil, Bliss, Planet Pathfinder, a white, okay. Only a super though on that one. The white binder. They're very cute cards though, I do give it that. All right, only 16 cents. All right, Valiant Smashers. All right, super rare there. Okay. Triple Crown, Gravity Collapse. The reflection is like so strong. I can't read it sometimes. All right. So just the Valmonica here. So it was almost like a theme to all these terrible sets. A lot of them are like almost, I don't know, trying to be waifu induced, but maybe waifus are not that strong then. Correct me wrong. This one is actually really good. $7.06. What? What? Another negative 2 points for Valiant Smashers? Why did we pull this in like the other verses? Now we have negative 5 points on that one. See if brothers can do something amazing. Oopsie. You see collectors of number 89. We'll check out that. Karibo. Ooh, look, I'm almost like a ghost rare almost, but not really. They don't have ghost rares in that one. All right, only 72 cents for this secret though. So far, Genesis, no points for Genesis. What is going on with Genesis? All right, here we go. Darktron, Eclipse, secret over there. The Book of the Law. Okay, and Nightmare. Only 15 cents for this super. Back to crossover. Crossovering to crossover. There's kind of a dent there in the back. It's kind of annoying. All right. Plug in Senju, Monk of the Tenyi, Tri-Gate. All right, super there, and another Tenyi. All right, only 16 cents for Emva. Valiant Smashers. Actually winning. Well, actually, technically losing because you got the most points. I was not expecting that at all. Mentalin. Alright. Foolish Barrier. Super rare there. And an Imperial Custom. Only 15 cents for this. The Brothers of Karibos. I actually really like the Karibos. They're one of my favorite, I guess characters, if you will. Very nostalgic. Worse, got the secret, sorry. All right, very good artwork for a lot of these, but I don't know. Let's check out this Ultigeist, 32 cents. Right, Genesis. I'm sure we'll get something from Genesis soon. I would imagine, right? I would imagine. All right, the extra foolish barrier. Unicorn, and the live twin. Okay, it's only a super, but we'll see. We'll see. And let's start drawing. Wow, for a super, $2.43 for a super rare. Wow. So that's a -1 point for Genesis. Still the worst though. Still the worst. Or winning, I guess. I think we're about a little bit more than halfway done. A little bit more. All right, here we go. Evil Swarm. Cynet. The Dino. I'm pretty sure that's nothing. I'm pretty sure that's nothing. All right, yeah, 38 cents, of course, for the Dino Super. Now, the one thing I want to mention as well, like as I'm opening some of these older packs, is like, I can't believe I've been doing this for this long, like 40 years worth of versus, or like, obviously, I think I was kind of like away for, I think, one of the years, at least half of the year. So I wasn't able to open everything because I kind of like quit YouTube for a little bit because I just kind of like wasn't motivated. Like, it just wasn't the time for me to like to make it out there in the world, I guess. I guess the better word to say is I was just burned out. I was burned out. All right, this was only 16 cents, so no points. Yeah, because I didn't even remember opening this one at all. Like, I think this is like around the time frame that I just kind of like quit, because when I was doing the openings for a lot of the packs back in the day, I was doing like case openings and it just wasn't financially savvy. It made sense. I was losing more money than actually making, not just because of the cards themselves, but also from the fact that like the investment going to, like, you know, paying the team at that time, and I had a much bigger team than I do now, and it just didn't make sense. I talked about it in my video, my interview video with Heart of the Pack, so if you guys want to see that, definitely check out that video right here. But it was basically a video where I just talked about, like, you know, some of the business stuff behind my business and my team associated with it, as well as some of my favorite Yuki-tubers as well, or Poke-tubers. Well, mostly Yuki-tubers, but yeah. All right, this was actually kind of decent, 85 cents, but still no points. But yeah, like, obviously I don't want to just give my team like no money for like the effort and whatnot, but at the same time, like, it was burning me out like financially, and I think I was a lot smarter now with my business, where a lot of the money that I earned from this channel just goes back into the business, which obviously makes sense for that part, but a lot of it, of course, goes into an investment account. Of course, that was no point, as you guys know. Goes into an investment account, which earns dividends, and of course that dividends also helps pay for a lot of the product that I get. So I essentially get free products because I get the money somehow, some way, and also from the sponsors that I get as well, some of the promos that I do, and in general, I'm just having a lot more fun right now. There was a good while there when I was recording content where I just wasn't having fun, and I was doing it just to make the content, and that's just not how you should work as a content creator. You should do this because you enjoy. Ooh, mouse and underground, but it's only an ultra. That might be something potentially. Because I think that was one of the top 3 as a CR. All right, let's check out the mouse and underground. Or Malice, I keep saying Malice. Or maybe it is Malice, I don't know. Malice? Malice? I don't know. Wow, the ultra rare. Holy bejesus. Wow. Obviously you want this in QCR, but damn, the ultra rare is still good. $30.33. What? For an ultra rare that's usually unheard of for an ultra rare. So now -6, so back at the least worst, I guess. But yeah, so I'm definitely a lot more smarter. Going back to the business thing, I'm definitely a lot more smart when it comes to the business, because obviously I just can't buy cases and cases of stuff like I used to. I have to work smart with my content. And I hope you guys enjoy that, because obviously I don't open up cases like other YouTubers do. And maybe that's more interesting for you to watch, but for me, it's all about just the enjoyment of collecting and just doing what I love to do, you know? All right, 19 cents for this one only. Yeah. I mean, I'm still doing it now, so like it's definitely succeeding. So like obviously I have, you know, my editing team and whatnot that helps me out. I also got like my coordinator to kind of manage the time. Utopia Ray. Okay. Manage the time that I have, as well as just, you know, ooh, there's another creepo there. And this one only 24 cents. It's possible some of these might be value, but I don't think so. Guess you can let me know in the comments. Yeah, once I got the pattern down for how I want to do my content, I think it just works out. And also I have this like versus series, so I kind of open up old cards for my, another one of these. I think that was, is that a dupe? I think that's a dupe. I think it was -1 point, right? Yeah, it was. All right. So we're now tied for the worst for Brothers of Legends and of course Genesis Impact. Who will be the worst set? Alrighty then. Thief Redoer. Even opening some of these worst cards, like I'm not like as like crazy about, because before I was like, I'm not gonna open it. It's like it's like a terrible set. Why am I gonna open it? But now I have a reason to open up terrible sets because of this particular versus. And of course, this card is very cute. The Red Ransom. Gotta showcase that a little bit. Right, only 16 cents for this one. Yeah, that's kind of like how it was before. Like, if it wasn't driving in the attention, like I just won't do a content like that anymore. But or I'll try to like work really hard on getting stuff released. Like, so imagine there's a pack coming out, and it comes out like today or tomorrow. I'll try to get it out that same day during release. And sometimes it was affecting my sleep. It was affecting my time, like because I was the only one doing it at the time. And even if I had editors, I was like watching them, making sure that they do it correctly, because I wanted to get the video out the next day. And it just wasn't healthy, because not only was it you know, almost like micromanaging, but not really. It just like creatively, it just wasn't working out. And this was only 21 cents for this one. But yeah, like my sleep was affected, everything was affected. So I don't know, it just wasn't good for me. And also too, a big reason why like I quit but came back, like my firstborn hunter. Obviously, I want to make sure that, you know, like there's no way I could do this YouTube thing and also be a good father. So I had to make sure that I had someone to kind of help me out. And if I couldn't have any editors I can rely on and had my creative vision, there was no way I could have made it work. But Grant, I found some great people to work with right now. Alexander being one of them right now. And yeah, there's no way I can handle the workload doing this all by myself. And you know, like obviously I had help before, but it was just different help. I don't know, it's hard to explain if you're not in the midst of the business, but that's just kind of how it was. All right, this one that's pretty good. $2.04 for this one. Interesting. So that is a -1 point, and it's back to Genesis being the worst. All right, and also like I'm not sure if I talked about this in video. I know I talked about it in an interview video that I had with Hard to Pack, but I am expecting a second. So the due date is sometime in July, And obviously, we don't know what gender it is yet. I think we'll find out the gender maybe next month. But actually, in a few weeks, actually, in a few weeks from now, the first recording session. Yeah, we'll see. Number 2 on the way. All right, 89 cents for this one, so no points. All right, final 2 packs on each. Yeah, so when I have 2 kids now, I definitely need people I can trust and know that they can get the content out and have my creative vision and all that good stuff. And you know, having my lead coiner, Miss Sever, help me out as well. It's definitely going to be crucial as we roll into that. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2025 entails. All right, 6 cents for this one. But yeah, guys, and it comes down below. Like, let me know. Like, are you guys still collecting heavily? Like, I would imagine if you're watching a pack opening, you are, especially for. I'm pretty sure this video is not gonna do that well because who's gonna watch like these terrible sets? But maybe we'll get some good content out of it. I don't know. I mean, we pulled some great cards regardless, but some of these cards are like so bad. As a collector, it might be good as a, I don't know, in a duel. I don't know. You guys who play the game, let me know. Is it good in a duel? Maybe crossover breakers, maybe. But all right, 21 cents for this. And in my sense too, like, you know, these, even though they're like bad cards, as a collector, you know, they're pretty good. You know, I like to keep a lot of new cards that are not in my collection yet. And because I don't open a lot of these older cards, especially Genesis and like terrible sets, I guess, I don't really have a lot of it. So it's good to have some of the collections in there. All right, 31 cents for this secret. All right, Genesis Impact. So far, not very impactful. But could have changed right here, right now. All right, ultra rare there, challenge, and then these 3 right here. Okay, I'm surprised. This card is really good. $6.79 for -2 points. What? Final 4. Press a like for luck. All right, crossover. So the score is so far. I'm assuming I got it right, Alexander. -6 for crossover, -5 for Valiant, -3 for Brothers of Destruction, or Brothers of Legends, -4 for Genesis Impact. So the worst set so far is Brothers of Legend. Interesting. All right, final pack magic for any of these. All right, here we go. Here we go. Tri-Gate, Tornado, and only a War Zone. Damn. Okay, yeah, 18 cents. So no points for crossover. I mean, it still has a pretty good lead though, or pretty bad lead, depending on perspective. All right, Genesis Impact. All right, here we go. Lutia. All right, what is this? Oh yeah, Arch Nemesis, okay. Dark Honest, stand-up comedian apparently. And of course that weird card looking thingy bob. Stand up! Stand up! Kinda reminds me of that Ludacris song. Stand up! And another one. And another one. Only 70 cents though. Why, oh my ear. Why is the song on the stuck in my head now? God damn it. Okay, whatever. And another one. Stand up. Oh yeah, I think it's only 2. Alright. Ooh, Relinquish Anima. I don't think that was worth much before either, if I recall. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Brothers of Legend coming out of nowhere with $5.02. Okay, so that's -2 points for Brother. Wow. So that means Genesis Impact needs to do something crazy here to not be classified as the worst set in the past 4 years. All right. Let's see. Invoked. Tritron. It's only a super. Oh my god. Yeah. Yep, I think I think that was definitive right there. Let's check this price. But I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Yeah, 14 cents. But yeah, guys, so the score is as follows. Crazy scores here. We have -6 for Crossover Breaker, -5, and also the same for Valiant and Brothers of Legend, both having -5. And the worst set have been Brothers of Legend with -4 points. They had some good cards, but it wasn't enough. Well, I guess it was enough to claim, of course, the worst set. But yeah, guys, do you agree? Was that the worst set? I think so. I think that actually fits for what I was thinking as well. And when you're down in the comments, agreeing or disagreeing, also check out our link and our sponsor for today's video, Ultra Pro. These will help preserve your cards and all that good stuff. If you don't want to have like a full top loader where potential dust that might fall in there, these are actually a good alternative for that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you haven't already done so, definitely check out the best of Yu-Gi-Oh! That was also a pretty epic versus as well. It actually might be a defining winner on that one. But definitely check it out to see who the best set of 2024 was. But that's all I got. My name is Talos. Peace.